we are back, live. I'm David Nelson Wellington Nancy Drew. We add another name each time I have to record this, Junior.
And I'm Barton Sourdough.
And welcome to yet another 2019 PCT announcement. Today's announcement comes from, well, I guess I'll let him say it himself.
My name is Ken LaSalle, and I will be backpacking the Pacific Crest Trail in 2019.
And there you are, David, the perennial favorite. Nobody can quit the PCT like Ken so-called LaSalle.
I think he actually intends to do it this year.
No, that can't be
I won't
right.
be through hiking the PCT. Instead, I'll be starting at Highway 58, mile 560 something, maybe? The hell happened to my hat? Around mile 560 something, and heading south to Campo.
And that is a surprise. He's not going to be quitting at the border.
No, David. Ken will be starting at Highway 58 and traveling south, taking just the opposite route as that wild woman.
So I suppose you could call it tame.
You could call it I quit several yards away from Highway 58, because that's probably what he's going to do.
I'll be leaving right around the end of March, and I should be finishing up towards the end of May.
And what do you think of that schedule? Do you believe he can stick to that schedule?
Well, it's an easy schedule, to be sure. Odds are he'll quit long before the end of May.
Giving myself a whole lot of time because my plan is to take it slow. Have a good time. You know, the first time I was on the Pacific Crest Trail, a thru hiker by the name of Second Lunch told me, "Enjoy yourself. You're on vacation." And that's my plan to do.
Plan to do. Is that
Now,
proper
granted, I'll be
grammar,
heading
Barton?
southbound
No, David.
in April
Nothing
and May,
Ken
when
LaSalle
everyone
says is
their
proper
brother, their
grammar.
cousin, their
He
dog, and their
pukes
goldfish
language like a Trump tweet.
will be heading north. What do I plan to do to get through all of the herd coming south?
Use a knife? Or a gun? Or this 1997 US-made bazooka?
Yes, David. The U.S. bazooka is really the perfect weapon for wiping out thru hikers 6 to 8 deep. Sure, you'll have to step over their shoes, but I think you'll find that the blast radius is very tight, and the blood and chunky bits that remain encourage the return of wildlife in an area so devastated by idiot hikers armed with bazookas.
Lots of pleases, thank yous, and excuse me's would be my guess.
I think the bazooka was the
Plan
best
to meet
bit.
a lot of, hey, the wind died down. I plan to meet a lot of really nice people, see a lot of beautiful country. By the way, look at this, huh?
I think he was showing his fart radius there,
And
don't
just have
you,
a great
Dave?
time. Now, I understand that some of you out there may doubt the sincerity of this announcement, considering what happened on my first attempt on the PCT, and then on my second attempt on the PCT.
Barton,
What makes me
I
think
don't believe this is
I'll
right.
make it
Could
500
this
something
be
miles
accurate?
when
It is,
previously my
Dave. You
longest
know,
hike has been
Ken
somewhere
only
near 12
hiked
yards.
7.3 inches his first year out in 2016. Here, you can see footage from his first night on the trail, dying of hypothermia and syphilis. He doesn't have his camera turned the right way, and he's just a mess. No wonder he quit 3 minutes later when a mountain lion laughed at him. And now, here we are 1 year later in 1963, 4.5 feet away from the southern terminus. You can see he's clearly panicked now because he invited his girlfriend over to say goodbye, and he forgot to tell his wife. You know, backpacking isn't for the weak or the stupid or anyone named Ken.
You can say that again.
Okay. It is, Dave. You know, Ken only hiked 7.3 inches his first year out.
I only meant the last bit.
Well, I gotta tell you, I think I've got this sleeping thing licked. I think I can sleep out on the trail, thanks to a really wonderful inflatable mattress. So there you go. Look for a lot more hiking videos on this channel and a couple practice hikes before I leave from Mojave towards the end of March. Just a couple of months.